I got the latest update on the William Nylander contract extension, and I'm letting you know we got the dirty little secrets from the insiders. And Ryan Reaves, Corey Perry, they weren't just chirping from the benches. They got some real beef, and Ryan Reaves had some interesting things to say yesterday. My name is Manu, this is Leafs Digest, and let's jump into two of the most pressing stories in Leafs Nation. First, let's start off with the Ryan Reaves issue. Ryan Reaves and Corey Perry, they went off. And Ryan Reaves, you could see them chirping from the bench. They were going off a little bit, and Ryan Reaves has some interesting things to say. Here is them actually going at it. Like, you can see Ryan Reaves' face, and he does not look happy whatsoever. Like, he's just saying, he's basically letting Corey Perry know, he's like, you're just all talk. You're a little worm. That's why they call him the worm. Like, it's interesting because they actually call Corey Perry the worm. And you can see just from the face that Corey Perry doesn't want none of it. And Ryan Reaves wants all the smoke. And it's just interesting because a lot of people have this thing to say about Corey Perry where he just likes to just get in people's skin, talk all the smack from the bench, just kind of poke, prod, do a bunch of things that would annoy you, maybe draw penalties, whatever. It's a strategy, people like to say. But yeah, Corey Perry's been a thorn in the side of Toronto for a long time. From when he was playing on Tampa Bay too, it just seems that he always finds ways to piss us off. And it was nice to see Ryan Reaves stepping up. And this is one of those things where I talk about where the Leafs got their swagger back. And Ryan Reaves really helps. He brings the confidence of the whole team up. It's one of the reasons why Austin Matthews ain't taking no shit from the media, and why Marner also didn't look too happy with the media. Like, these guys aren't scared to step up now, and Ryan Reaves seems to be the guy who's bringing that swagger back. Like, in that clip, you could see Ryan Reaves genuinely does not like Corey Perry. It's not just a hockey sports beef. It's Corey Perry must have said something because Ryan Reaves is not happy with him right now. And it's interesting because Ryan Reaves had some interesting thoughts to say. He said, I never really liked him, to be honest. We always seem to run into each other and we play against each other, but not a lot of love for that guy. Just the way he runs his mouth. I don't know. He kind of acts tough, and he's not tough. And that's some words from Ryan Reaves on Corey Perry. And it's kind of has to go. It goes hand in hand with the clip, like you saw. Like he did. He just didn't look happy. Like look at the guy. Like he's just like sick of it. It seems like he's just tired at this point of Corey Perry's shenanigans. And it's nice to see that they have this little beef going on now. And end of November, November 24th, Chicago. We are going to Chicago to play them, and it'll be interesting to see if anything does come about this, or if it's just regular old trash talking in hockey. But either way, I'm excited, and it's fun to have these little storylines develop over the season. Well, and something else that was very interesting is yesterday we actually heard from Chris Johnson. We got the inside scoop on William Nylander and his contract extension. And if I was a Leafs fan, I'd be very happy, and which I am, as you can see from the background. Definitely a Leafs fan. But I am super excited based on some of the words that Chris Johnson said on a radio show yesterday. And he actually, this is his words on the Leafs Report podcast, is where he did. And thank you for Aja Wilson fan, account for hockey, for tweeting this out. I don't think there's any reason to think Nylander won't sign an extension in Toronto. Here's the dirty secret of that negotiation, in my opinion. The Leafs know he doesn't want to play anywhere else, and that's the best part right there. The fact that William Nylander just wants to play hockey, and he's like telling his agent, yo, just get my contract done. I want 8 years, and I want it in Toronto. Like, I'm hoping it's 8 years. I'm speculating because he can't get 8 from anyone else, and it seems like William Nylander just really all he wants to do is play hockey, and it's dope, to be honest. If it's someone that wants to love Toronto, like the Raptors fans already know how this feels. Basketball fans know that not many people like to come to Toronto, and even Leafs fans, to be honest. Like, we had many chances with Stamkos in the past, and they just like Erik Karlsson. There was rumors about him, and like it just goes all the way down the line. Like, I remember there's Joe Thornton talk back in the day, and there's a long list of players that were supposed to come to Toronto, and those never ended up happening. So it's nice to see that William Nylander is committed to the Leafs, and I hope his agent and Brad can get something done that is a nice valuation. Like, it's interesting to say the least. Like, what kind of? Let me know what you guys think would be a fair valuation. Nylander has been in the past compared to guys like DeBrincat and Jake Gensel, Kyle Connor, and as his numbers in the past couple of years have compared to those guys, but. Trying to put the bias to the side, I think Willie's better than all those guys. And he, in the beginning, the first 2 games of the season, he definitely is playing much better, and he's playing on a 50-goal pace. And He looks incredible. He's definitely on pace for 100 points as well. And let's see if it actually gets to that. That'll be interesting to see. But he's been so fun to watch. It's like the game is so slow for him. He's just doing whatever he wants. That dish to Tavares for his Tavares goal in the Chicago game. He's just like it's everything is just going slow motion for him. He's just picking his spots, and it's just crazy. Like remember that goal that he scored? Like this goal right here, that dangle against Minnesota, like it's just beautiful. Like oh my god, like Willie man, like those hands are just so soft, just in and out, and then bang, the goalie has no idea what he's doing. It's just love it. I love seeing it. I want to see more of it, and William Nylander. The fact that there's a 90% chance, according to Chris Johnson, that William Nylander wants to stay in Toronto is just music to my ears. That is so good. Like, we need William Nylander. He's a big part of this. Next year, we have about 10 guys coming off the contracts, and they're up for renewal next year, including Willie. And we have about just over 30 million in money coming off the books as well. So, um, what do you guys think is a good number? I'd like to hear. Like I'm thinking like something in the range of 9.5 million is fair for Willie, especially because we can give him those 8 years, and if he was to hit the free agent market in July 1st, he could only get 7 years from someone else. So I think Willie is one of those guys that's not really interested in all this money talk. He just kind of wants to play hockey and win games, and he knows the money will sort itself out. Like it's millions of dollars. Like you're talking like 77 million or something like that. Like what a 8 by 9.5. Like that's crazy money, and he knows it. He loves living in Toronto. He's absolutely adores the city, and the management knows this. So I hope they don't over leverage their hand here, like overplay their hand, knowing damn well that Willie wants to stay here. Like they need to come to a mutual agreement and pay the man what he's worth. I honestly would not be mad if he got Marner money just because he's been playing better than Marner so far. But I do think it will be less than that. I think it will be a single figure, 9.5, and over 8 years, hopefully. So we don't need to worry about him for another 8 years. That would be fantastic, and I hope Brad can get it done. Like Willie is currently leading our team in shot attempts. Oh, sorry, he's second in shot attempts behind, of course, Austin Matthews, and it's not even close. Like as you can see, it's 35-28, and then it drops off by 10. John Tavares is the next one with 10, and he's also second in expected goals, and he's tied for first in points with 6, along with John Tavares and Austin Matthews. Those three have been our best forwards, as you can see. And expected goals, he's second, but Austin Matthews is ahead by a mile, of course. He has 6 goals so far. And Willie also is leading the Leafs in primary assists, so he has been able to set our guys up. Like the way he passed it to John Tavares the other day, he's leading our team in primary assists right now, and he's been playing phenomenally. And honestly, Willie, man, like when you scored that goal and you dangled through everyone, and just like he's a heartthrob too. The ladies love him, man, and we want hockey to be big in Canada again. Like I've seen the ESPN commercials now, and like, is hockey back? It's guys like Willie and that flow that bring hockey back, and I'm really hoping that we can get Chris Johnson isn't just saying stuff, and that there is that 95%, 90% chance that Willie does resign, because that is a big load off my back, because I have that he's right now playing like my favorite player. It's hard to like there's Austin Matthews and the rest of them, so it's like he's playing like my favorite Leaf right now, and I need. I know I'm not the only one that says this, but we need to re-sign William Nylander. There's just make it work somehow. Like I said, there's 10 guys coming off contract next year and just about over 30 million off the books. So we need to re-sign 10 more guys. Willie's included in that, and give him a third of that, and figure out the rest. We have a bunch of guys on entry level contracts. Like that's why the Fraser Minton situation is also very interesting, because we could send Fraser Minton back and he'll come up next year with like around 800K cap hit, and Matthew Nyes will be finishing up next year, I believe. And then you also have the chance of bringing up Easton Cowan. He's going to come up on an entry-level contract. Wall's contract is pretty small right now. His is on his is like an entry-level contract. Sammy's getting paid 3.5 mil, but he's coming off the book. So if I'm hoping here's hoping Wall's able to step up and take that. I want him to snatch that number 1 job so that we can save some space there. We're going to need to get some defensemen as well, because TJ Brody and McCabe will be coming off next year, and Milgren is also an RFA. Hopefully we can get him signed and figure out something else. and I think all the dominoes will fall into place once this Nylander situation is dealt with. So let's hope around Christmas time we can get this done. It'll be a nice gift for all of Leafs Nation, and show the world, show the rest of the league that hey, guys do like to play in Toronto, and it's always a good thing. So just let me know in the comments what you guys think about this whole William Nylander contract debacle right now that's going on, and how much you think he should be getting paid. If you guys want him for 8 years even, and if not, where would you like to get him traded? What's the situation with that? And how funny is Ryan Reaves, man? Don't you guys think he brought the swagger back? Let me know in the comments below. My name is Manu. This is Leafs Digest, and I will be back soon with more news. But let me know how you guys like this video.